step-by-step instructions to let know if somebody is desirous of you. 14 signs. Desire as a relationship executioner. The indications of desire are not unmistakable all of the time. Here and there, you can't comprehend the reason why an individual consistently mistreats you. One reason could be envy. Assuming you have been accomplishing something beneficial throughout everyday life, are effective, rich, or well-known, or have something that another person needs, they could become desirous. Desire is certainly not a charming inclination. Tragically, it is a feeling that we as a whole encounter. On the off chance that you think somebody is desirous, sort out the thing is setting off it. Figure out how to detect the signs to manage them. The normal indications of envy. 1. Desirous individuals employ you with crafty commendations and misleading gestures of recognition. One thing that desirous individuals never need to concede is that they are envious of you. At the point when uplifting news comes in, they do the slippery thing by acting excessively strong and offering you deceptive commendations. When they are free, the hooks emerge. An unreliable individual would laud you when you are before them, yet would lie or blather about you despite your good faith. This is an inactive, forceful way of behaving. Watch out for such individuals, they are deceitful. Truth be told, you scarcely have any possibility of uncovering their genuine nature. For that reason, you ought to constantly give close consideration to what you trust in others. Check in with your amigos, assuming you feel somebody has been mocking you despite your good faith. 2. Envious individuals are astounding copycats. Albeit certain individuals accept that copycat conduct is many times an indication of blandishment, it isn't generally the situation, clinicians tell us. Somebody who is desirous of you may likewise attempt to copy your way of behaving and mirror each and everything you do. They could go similar to duplicating haircuts, dressing, strolling, and talking the same way you do. Regardless of whether you find it complimenting right away, eventually, it will begin to get truly bothering. Everything you can manage in this present circumstance is to make an effort not to give a ton of consideration to the copycat. Envious individuals are fixated on what you have, and they need it. For desirous people, it resembles a round of "who wore it better." Anticipate that those individuals should impersonate you in a wide range of ways. In the event that you frequently stand out, they will copy your design style and add their own little pizzazz to it. On the off chance that you are a decent artist, they might take up dance classes too. It can appear to be something to be thankful for on the off chance that they act along these lines, yet they are simply fixating on you. 3. They parade their triumphs, frequently more than their genuine legitimacy. While you might be too unassuming to even consider voicing or partake in your accomplishments, desirous individuals frequently attempt to encourage themselves by muffling your accomplishments by overemphasizing their own. This will happen regardless of whether their accomplishments are way more modest in contrast with yours. Most frequently, when envious individuals make progress in anything, they will attempt to make the entire world mindful of it. They will transparently display their victories. Typically, individuals who act this way are very jealous of others' accomplishments and are frightfully shaky. They would do absolutely everything to demonstrate that they are actually worth so much, while perhaps not more. 4. Desirous individuals intentionally offer terrible guidance. Since desirous individuals don't maintain that you should add more accomplishments to your kitty, they harm your endeavors deliberately by offering you awful guidance. Keep in mind, what they genuinely need in life is for you to fizzle. On the off chance that you ask somebody who is envious of you for exhortation about an issue, they may purposely offer you terrible guidance. The rationale is, assuming they are as of now envious of you this moment, they are not prone to let you know how you can improve. They might try and make it their life's central goal to deter you from attempting new things. 5. Desirous individuals love to dish the soil on you. Research has shown that individuals who tattle a ton have extremely elevated degrees of hostility, nervousness, or are massively miserable. They tattle more than others since they need to feel prevalent despite the fact that they are incredibly uncertain about themselves. They aren't, in that frame of mind, in themselves. Individuals who are envious of you could attempt to demolish your standing by spreading misleading tales or offering negative remarks about you to other people. Envious individuals are frequently non-fierce. They might try and appear to be accommodating. They battle their battle against you shrewdly. 6. They are extremely cutthroat. As we referenced previously, it is a desirous individual's temperament to attempt to outshine you inside and out. They need to take all the brilliance, not on the grounds that they imagine that you don't merit it, but since they realize you do, and this causes them to feel insufficient. Because of this, they are incredibly aggressive, particularly assuming it is at work. They will take any measures to surpass the endeavors you make. While it very well may be incredibly enticing to face them, you really want to decline to make the opposition undesirable. Declining to be a piece of their weight and see game will make them less inclined to attempt to contend with you. Give your all to encourage a climate of participation and joint effort as opposed to contending. 7. Desirous individuals will condemn you. Have you at any point met somebody who censures you at each opportunity they get? Does it nearly seem like they anticipate it? Indeed, almost certainly, this individual harbors desire towards you. A typical individual will drop some analysis at you eventually, yet desirous individuals will make a profession out of it. They will bring up your mix-ups each opportunity they get and appreciate doing it. They might try and do as such in extremely unseemly times and humiliate you out in the open. 8. Desirous individuals will more often than not fold their legs. As indicated by a nonverbal communication master, an individual might fold their legs for a ton of reasons. This is a seriously normal response when one feels compromised and uncertain, and furthermore when they are desirous of someone or about something. In the event that your pal naturally folds their legs each time you share your accomplishment with them, it very well may be a sign that they really envy you. 9. Desirous individuals observe your disappointments. Obviously, envious individuals won't accomplish something clear like breaking into a triumph dance when your manager chides you for an error. Yet, sweetheart, depend on it, somewhere inside, they will be truly cheerful at your fall and praise your disappointments. They will be in a bizarrely positive temperament once they learn of your disappointment, and afterward they will claim to be well disposed and extend counterfeit relief just to utilize additional data from you. 10. Desirous individuals are well thought out plan spoilers. A sign that somebody is desirous of you is that they will cheerfully give you terrible news on the guise that they are helping you or helping you out. For instance, you have chosen to go to a cookout. After offering your arrangement to your companion, they will in a flash let you know that it is unquestionably going to rain for the following couple of days. They will say the principal thing that rings a bell to make uncertainty in yours. 11. They will embarrass you before others. Desirous individuals immediately seize each opportunity they get to scrutinize you or make light of your accomplishments. One extraordinary method for doing that is by embarrassing you before others. What do they truly accomplish from this? They need to lay out their remaining as a predominant individual. Besides, they attempt to decrease your validity by sensationalizing the whole thing before others. It's a finished mutually beneficial arrangement for them, or so they think. Shrewd spectators see reality in this powerful. 12. They disdain you for not an obvious explanation by any means. Desirous individuals seldom concede that they are envious of you, since it will definitely add to their frailty. Thus, they will can't stand you. Desire is a sluggish toxin that obliterates connections. To that end, it ought to be stayed away from however much as could be expected. 13. They attempt to minimize your accomplishments. The greatest annoyance of a desirous individual is the point at which the individual they are envious of keeps on making progress. At the point when this happens, they need to relieve their self-images and cheer themselves up by making light of that individual's prosperity. They do this by partner the accomplishments to things other than their ability. 14. They are practically missing during your snapshots of progress. The last thing a desirous individual cravings is to be available at a social gathering praising the progress of someone else. Not in the least does this make them very awkward, however it likewise builds their feeling of uncertainty 10 times. A desirous individual is continuously giving reasons to stay away from minutes like this. Thanks for watching.